Maria here. I would like to give you 3 tools to disarm or handle slash deal with a narcissistic person. Because one of the things that makes a lot of people frustrated is that they feel trapped or lured into discussions and arguments that they really don't want to participate in. So what you should understand before I give you these 3 tools is that to the narcissist, a discussion is nourishment for what is going on inside him or her. They feed on drama. They feed on conflict. So when you enter into a discussion or you start to defend yourself or explain yourself or try to make him or her see the world through your eyes, you are actually giving them exactly what they want. And the problem is that it's like a fisherman. They are casting out the lure with a bait. And if you react, then you are swallowing it hook, line, and sinker. If you're going into the discussion or you're trying to defend yourself or explain or negotiating logically, then you are actually you're taking the bait. So don't do that. I'll give you some tools on how to not do that. First and foremost, because it is like this, what you want to do is to be emotionally unexpressive. Okay, so you want to train in front of your bathroom mirror what your face looks like and how you look like, what you look like when you have no emotion showing in your face and your body. Okay, so you want to stand in front of the mirror and go, and then try to say something that is unemotional. Talk like you are not angry, you're not happy, you're not defending yourself, you're just speaking like you talk about the sheets on the bed. They're blue. I have no opinion on the sheets on the bed. They're blue. So you want to train this, and you actually have to practice, because when you practice you will get better at it. And when you're in the situation where the narcissist tries to bait you to react emotionally, in time you will be able to actually go gray stone. This is what it's called, or gray rock. People are calling it different things. There's no correct label for it, but gray rock or gray stone means that you have no emotions in your face when you talk to the narcissist. You are just relaxed in your face, and this means that the narcissist will not be able to read you. This is how you win over the narcissist, because the narcissist will read your expressions. They will read your emotions. So if there's nothing to read, they can't really bait you. Yeah. So the next thing I want to say, now we have tool number 1 is the gray rock tool. No emotions in your face. Okay. The next tool starts with a question. I want to ask you, have you ever, when discussing with a narcissist, have you ever won? Have you ever gotten anything positive out of it? Have you gotten anything positive out of explaining yourself or defending yourself or trying to make him or her see the world the way you do? Have you ever succeeded? Have they ever apologized when you've tried to show them and explain to them why their behavior is not very sane and sound? No? I bet your answer is no. You never got anything out of it. So why do it? Why are you still trying to explain yourself and defend yourself and trying to explain how the world functions or what it is that they're doing when they're being abusive? Stop it. Just stop it. So when they go, why did you make me do that? You just go, I don't know. But can't you see that that's totally crazy? You're so abusive to me. Okay. You see, there's no reply to that. If you keep answering with just okay, or I understand, or that's fine, or if you just keep going like that and you do not enter into the discussion, then you win. And I am totally aware of the fact that you, by doing that, am allowing them to pour shit over you. You know, you're so abusive, and you're the offender, and you're crazy, and you're a bitch, and you're a slut, and you're a terrible mom or dad, or whatever it is they're trying to call you and blame you for and give you guilt about and label you with. Just let them. Just let them. Because they are not defining you. They are not defining who you are. But as soon as you react, you are actually signaling to them that they are right. Because when we feel the need to defend ourselves, it is because we do not believe deep in ourselves that we are okay. So by taking the bait of the narcissist, you are actually showing them that they are right. There is a part of you who feels, or at least fears, that he or she is actually right when they blame you for something. Yeah? So to win this, you have to stop defending yourself. You have to stop explaining. You have to stop trying to make them see logic or understand that what they're doing is wrong. Yeah? Because they will not understand. But they are winning when you're taking the bait and reacting to it. Instead, you should keep the gray face, gray rock, and just remove yourself from the unpleasant situation if you can. Otherwise, just answer with one-syllable words like, okay, I understand, okay, I hear you, okay. And just do it once and see how desperate they become to make you take the bait, and just breathe through it. No matter what they say, do not let them bait you. Do not let them get you to react, okay? So that is the second tool, is to stop defending yourself and stop giving them, making them right about their assumptions about you and what they are blaming you for. Stop giving them the pleasure of winning that argument, okay? Just ignore it. Just ignore it. So the third thing is to actually, and this requires that you are quite strong in yourself, that you are emotionally strong, okay? So this may be the next step after the one-syllable words like okay or I understand. This might be the next step. So when they say something to you like, I don't understand why our children is always eating weird stuff, or they are losing weight, or they're acting weird, or I don't understand why you always have to do this or that, or why do you always buy the wrong apples when I've told you clearly what apples I want, and you still insist on buying the wrong apples. How can you do that to me? Do you really not love me? Do you really not want me to be happy? Sometimes I think you really don't want me to be happy. So what you can do here is the third tool is to not sink to their level. And what you do when you don't sink to their level is, as in step 2, like not respond, not defend, not explain, but but stay on the high ground, yeah, and express, image, mirror what they're saying. Sorry, I had to find the English word for it. Mirror what they're saying. So when they say this, you say, okay, so what I hear you say is that you think that I am actually doing this on purpose, the apples, I'm buying the wrong apples on purpose. And they will be, yes, finally you see it, you're doing it on purpose. Yeah, I can hear that you feel that way. It must be terrible to to feel that I'm doing something against you. So you actually go into it. And what you're doing here is accepting their narrative, but showing them compassion. Without defending yourself, without going into the argument, you just go into that place where they are always a 6-year-old little hurt boy or girl, because that is what they are, emotionally a little hurt boy or girl. But be careful, because you really need to not be condescending when you do this, yeah, or ridiculing. If you are using their own tools against them, if you are yelling at them, if you are blaming them, if you are making them feel small, if you are ridiculing them or demeaning them, you are doing what they are doing. And that means that not only are you accepting and allowing really dysfunctional behavior, you are participating. And that means that you are also dysfunctional, okay? You are becoming a person with dysfunctional behavior. And you don't want to go there. So don't sink to their level. Yeah. So you don't have to do the therapist thing, but it's a thing that if you can do it, if you can just show them compassion in that hurt that they have felt, you might actually be able to calm them down faster. This is a good thing. If you do the gray rock, they can still go off on a rave like. But if you do this where you actually acknowledge that they have pain inside, which is what is going on with the apple example, so you think I'm doing it to you? Yes, I think you're doing it to me. Oh my God, it must be so hard, emotionally hard, to actually be a person who feels that his partner is doing this to him. I'm sorry you feel like this. And this will calm them down much faster, because that is what is going on. They are a little emotionally hurt child inside, okay? So, but this requires a lot from you as a person, because you are, in a sense, being a therapist to them, and you don't want to be that in the long run. But to calm them down, you can do this and disarm them and handle them and deal with them in a much better way. So this is the third one, is one you especially can benefit from if you are co-parenting with a narcissist, because if the narcissist feels that you actually understand them, they will treat you better than if they feel that you don't understand them and you are their adversary. However, you do risk that they will then start using you as a therapist and call you and complain about other people. And of course, you have to set boundaries and say, you know what, I think this is something you should take up with that person. I'm not the one. We are exes, and I'm not the one you should talk to about this. So I have a meeting in 5 minutes, or I have someone waiting for me, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, so you have to make an excuse, because they will try to pull you in one way or another. So I hope this is some tools that will help you to disarm and deal with the narcissist, and I wish you well. Do you have questions? Then let me know. I will be happy to answer them. Okay, take care. Bye.